Welcome to this week's episode of the SMS Weekly Digest.
A Mouth of South.
We're your anchors Aiden
and Aubrey.
Now, let's go see what's on the Weekly Spagooter this week.
And now, the Weekly
Spagooter.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, come on, sloppy dough, you know, sloppy dough.
Let's see a brand new student attending South Middle School.
There's a new kid in
What's your name?
Carlos Padilla,
What grade are you in?
8th grade.
What school did you go to before you came to South?
I went to North.
How are you liking South so far?
Better than North.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Ensenada.
What's that?
It's like this Mexican place. It's pretty good.
What do you like eating there?
It's called mojarra frita.
What is that?
It's like fried tilapia.
Let's see who won on the comment contest.
Okay, guys, we're back with another contest, okay? So,
You want some free prosthetics? Yeah. You want to hold this? Yeah, you can have it.
okay, so the answer to last week's contest was Zion National Park. So, if you guessed Zion, you're good. So, this week's contest is come up with a name for the masked crusader who has been roaming the halls of South Middle School. We'll show a picture of him, come up with a name, and we'll pick the best one. The best one will win. So, yeah. Email me at josephschuler.stu@joplinsschools.org if you have a good name for him.
Okay, guys, I just want to clarify something. I feel a little bad. You don't actually get free prosthetics.
Lick the heel. Lick the heel would be good.
But you will get a prize, so yeah, you might want to put in a funny answer.
You might get to touch the leg. I don't know.
Anyway,
Don't want to
alright,
touch the heel.
Bye.
bye.
Let's meet this week's teacher, Miss Peters.
Got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh.
What's your name?
Mrs. Peters.
What do you teach?
I teach 8th grade math and Algebra 1.
And where are you located?
I'm room 804, the second door on the left in the 8th grade hallway.
If you won the lottery, what would you buy?
I would be super boring at first and I would pay off all my bills so we didn't have those anymore. And then I don't know what I would buy. I don't like things. So maybe somebody to clean my house. I wouldn't buy a person, I'd pay for somebody to come clean my house, just to clarify. I wouldn't buy a person.
That's good. I don't think buying a person is very nice.
No.
If you could have any pet in the world, what would it be?
I would use my lottery winnings to buy a pet that could take care of itself and clean itself and clean up after itself so I wouldn't have to do as much. So I'd put some scientific money into a pet like that. I love my dogs, I love my cat, but I don't know what kind of pet I would want.
I want a dog. I like dogs.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Now, let's go to Mr. Mitchell with the Principal's Minute.
So there we go.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about today?
Well, we're going to go on with the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, Sean Covey's work. Good stuff, I tell you. And this week is a good one because it's so important. It's important for kids, it's important for adults, but this is the point where, you know, when you're middle school, junior high, getting ready to go into high school, that you can really start practicing that. Start with the end in mind. And what that is where do you want to go? Where do you want to be when you're done? And that translates into setting goals.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it can be, you know, I want to get this much work accomplished over the weekend, or I want to make this much money by the end of the week because I've got something I want to buy, or I want to get this grade up first and then I'm going to work on my next grade. Setting those goals. I want to be a part of a team. You know, if I've got this team that I want to be a part of, what do I have to do to get there?
Yeah.
You can't just wake up and be like, hey, I'm at the destination.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm just going to wake up the next morning and I'm going to have an A in this class.
Yeah, not going to happen.
Yeah,
Not going to happen.
You have to work for it.
It's kind of like if I'm going to go on a trip. I mean, I can go on a road trip, and there's certainly a time to do that where it's like, you know what, I don't have a goal set. I'm just going to take off and we're going to go on a road trip and have fun with it.
Yeah.
But But if I want to get to the mountains, let's say I want to go to Colorado, well, I'm going to make a much better trip out of it if I set my path and I get my compass, or, you know, and I follow a path and get to the mountains. You know, and it's the same thing with all of the things that you want to accomplish. Start with the end in mind, build your plan to get there, follow through with it, and then congratulate yourself, celebrate a little bit when that plan comes to fruition.
Yeah, because it feels great when plans come.
Boy, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does. Well, I hope this was a good week for everybody. And I know mine starting out good, and hope it's a good week.
Yep.
See ya.
Let's see the rules of South Middle School on the 35 Essentials.
Oh, how sad their dreams came true.
So, what's your favorite color?
The blackest black. What's yours?
Yellow. What's your favorite color, Deborah?
Green. What kind of yellow do you like the best?
Sunshiny yellow.
Ew.
That's beautiful.
Let's see this week's Superstore student.
What is NJHS?
Well, National Junior Honor Society is basically just a community of students with a 3.5 GPA or higher. And on every Friday we meet to talk about what we can do for our school and what we can do for Joplin.
And who is your sponsor? Mr. Stapp. What do both of you like about Honor Society?
Well, what I like about Junior Honor Society is the fact that we just get to meet every Friday and that we're helping our community back that has done so much for us.
What I like about National Junior Honor Society is that we get to meet up with everyone and talk about certain things in our community.
Okay, thank you.
Now we see some fetching art on the Autotomic.
talk about some fine arts.
Now, let's see some of our athletes and their sports on the SMS Sports Reel.
Now, let's hear some advice from Mr. Stat's intriguing words of wisdom.
Hello again, everyone. It's time for this week's Words of Wisdom. Learn from other people's mistakes, you will. You can't make them all yourself. Thank you and have a great day.
Now, let's see who won on the SMS meme moment.
And the winner is...
Now, let's go to the counselor's corner with the admirable Miss Narrow.
I got your email and I rushed up here in a hurry. So, what would you like to talk about?
Well, Evie, I am so glad that you rushed up here. I have a feeling that if most kids, if they think about it and they think, how much time do I spend on Instagram, Snapchat, social media, on my phone, playing games, in front of the TV at home, a video console, gaming, entering contests to game. If I spent that much time on school stuff, what would my GPA be? Would it be higher? And then I started thinking about this book that's right here in front. And if it's okay, I'm going to read a very little part of this book because it's just very interesting, I think. Now, if you don't know, I kind of love Ed Sheeran. Why do I like Ed Sheeran? It's not because he is, well, gorgeous. Okay, and that sounds bad. I like Ed Sheeran because he plays absolutely fantastic music and he's extremely talented, but he says he has no talent. So everything that he's achieved in his life is due to hard work. And everyone listen, let me share with you. It says, I'm proof that people aren't born with talent. If you listen to my early recordings, I can't play guitar and I can't really sing or write music very well either. It all comes through practice. Everything comes through practice. You start off with this little spark, and it's whether or not you nurture the spark, you have to expand and work on it. Our minds would not be mushed by staring at screens. Mom and Dad made sure they stimulated us rather than leaving us to our own mobile devices. That stuff is fun and shouldn't be taken away. You should still have it. But you have really got to limit how much you're on it if you care about your future ahead of you. Heed the warning. Try to put your devices down. Try to pick up the books and the academics a little bit more for your future.
Maybe you want to study your textbook.
Wow. Ed Sheeran, sir, it's certainly worked out for him. You know, he's selling out huge, large stadiums, and he's probably a billionaire by now.
Probably.
So
bye. Thank you for talking about this with me.
You're
Thanks
very
for
welcome.
coming up with it.
Thank you. See you, kid.
Bye.
Now, let's go see some random questions from the hallway.
I disinvent porta potties.
If I could disinvent anything, I would disinvent school and books.
I would disinvent this.
If I were to disinvent something, I'd disinvent books. Google Siri or Google Doc, your Google Dot thing, because it stalks you. It does.
Now, we go to the most interesting man in the world in his natural habitat.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
Greetings, my friends. You know, recently I was at a pet store, and I went into the store and I said I would like to buy a goldfish. The sales attendant said, "Would you like an aquarium?" And I told the attendant, I said, "Well, it doesn't matter what astrological sign they are." Stay healthy, my friends.
Let's go see the bell music.
Oh my god.
There's no reason to be crabby.
Welcome to Bell Music News.
I'm Aiden.
I'm Ryan, and the theme this week was SpongeBob songs.
You know who lives in a pineapple under the sea, Ryan?
SpongeBob SquarePants?
No, Mr. Darren Morgan.
Yep. Let's pick the winner.
And now I'm gonna have to clean this up.
This one. You got it right. You win, Samantha Bowen. Good job.
What's your name?
Samantha Bowen.
Guess what you did?
I won the Bell Music News.
You're supposed to say what, but let's just go with it. How do you feel? Tell the camera how you feel.
I feel
So you're really not that. So you really don't care that you won Bell Music News? You know how that makes us feel? It makes us feel like we're not.
Can you give us your best face on how you feel about winning?
Congratulations!
Okay, can you give us your best face? Awesome.
Alright, we get the point.
So yeah, I'm a kid, and I'm also a goofball, and a wingnut, and a knucklehead McSpagatron!
What's going on here?
But most of all, I'm...
Hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop?
I'm a goofy goober! You're a goofy goober!
Patrick Bromley has been traveling around Missouri to swanky places like a Trump convention in Springfield and even a pizza ranch all the way in Wisconsin. He even left early in a school day in private, expensive vehicles to go to an unnecessary volleyball game. Behind Patrick Bromley's sudden rise to the champion of musical chairs was 1.5 years of crushing people's dreams. Now, a million more children are fueling Patrick Bromley's rapid climb up the musical ladder. Bromley continued to ruin people's lives by stealing their trophies, lying, and using blackmail. When is enough enough? How well do we really know Patrick Bromley?
Let's learn a crazy cool fact with the Random Fact of the Week with Captain Random.
Did you know that armadillo shells are bulletproof?
Let's see some awesome selfies from the people of South Middle School.
And now, the selfie second.
To be a part of the selfie second, go ahead and hashtag pictures of you and your friends turning it up to hashtag SMS selfie second on Instagram, or email them to us at eleadersSMS@gmail.com.
Now, let's see what's on the Club Connect.
Yearbook Club is in the 7th grade hallway, room 705. Have a really great time from schoolwork. In Yearbook Club, you basically put in everyone's pictures, design the front cover, etc. Special thanks to our editor, Hudson Patterson, for sending in pics. Parting note, don't forget to turn in your order forms for your yearbook.
Let's go see what Mr. Bromley, Mr. Mitchell, Hobbs, and Justin are up to in the cafe.
So what is this? Pine car? Pine, yeah. Pretty good time. This is a nice track.
Yeah. It's really fun messing around with stuff like this.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, especially when there's no competition.
Yeah, you just come out and have a good time. We didn't even make it to the end of the track. But you know what?
It doesn't
It's
matter.
all right. It's okay.
I saw a world record car right here.
Well, I think it needs more wheels.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Hey guys!
It's Bromley.
How are you? That's a nice car. That's cute.
Yeah, that's adorable.
Very cute car. Is it not finishing?
No,
we're just
messing around with
it. Got your new equipment, you know, that kind of stuff. It's nice.
Kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks like you guys are having fun. We are. What do you say we have some fun?
What are you calling out
Schuler? I say we race.
Schuler Mitchell Racing?
Do you want to race?
Not really.
I think that means you do.
It has one wheel.
We'll race and see what happens. Yeah. I am so glad we're racing, and there's nothing like good, healthy competition. Hey, good luck. I think you guys. I think they have a.
You guys have a fair shot.
Yeah, I think they have a good chance.
How is that?
We don't have to race if you don't. You want to? Okay. All right.
You got this. Come on, go. That's the finish.
He just needs to finish.
You just need to finish. Here. Oh, you're so close.
Okay. Man, another trophy.
Again.
Man, that was a world record and we didn't even use graphite.
Yeah.
And I wish they would have finished. I really wish they would have finished for their sake.
Yeah.
But I think they had fun. Anyway, remember on November 20th, we're going to have an all-school Pinewood Derby for those people that have qualified. Right now, there are 12 of the 16 spots taken. If you're unsure of if you are in that all-school Pinewood Derby, you need to come talk to me, Mr. Bromley. If you've had me and you've won your class, you're definitely involved. But the whole school is going to watch it. And I'm sorry, you guys are not going to be in that.
Well, if we built it?
No.
What about the green monster?
No, here's the thing. Most things you guys do are not good. All right. Anyway, come see us the day before Thanksgiving, and you can watch the Pinewood Derby tournament. Have a good day.
rise for the Honorable Judge Ryan Zimmerman.
Court is now in session. Gina, why is your client not here today?
My client is in the ER because he was attacked maliciously on the side of the road.
Logan, why?
It's Mr. Fletcher.
Mr. Fletcher, sorry. Why is your client not here today?
My client is at lunch avoiding AJ.
Okay, so, anything to say, Gina?
I'm pretty sure that Mr. Fletcher over here hired a hitman to attack my client. But
Anything in defense?
Fake news. 100% fake news. That costs money that I don't have, and money that I'm not willing to spend on a court case as simple as copyright claims, which can easily be won back in this court case if we win. So there's no point in spending money because we want to gain money.
Gina, what evidence do you have that he might have hired a hitman?
Well, I have evidence because we all know it wasn't a bear because there were no actual scratches on him. And of course, Kyle and Logan can't drive, but nobody else had an agenda against them. So there's only one or two other people that it could be, Logan or Kyle.
Okay, I think we should pause this here and not talk about too much without the clients being present, because we need their opinions and not just your guys's.
Tune in next week to hear the judge's verdict.
Let's go see who found the mustache.
The Salvation Army is doing a canned food drive. If you would like to help the ones who need it, please donate some of your canned goods to the drive. You can put your products in the drive right next to Miss Narrow's office. Thank you.
Let's go see some upcoming events.
On Monday, November 12th, Wrestling McDonald County with Webb City are in Webb City at 5:30 p.m. and 7th and 8th JV basketball versus St. Peter's at South at the same time. 7th and 8th A and B basketball at Willard at 5:30.
On Tuesday, November 13th, 7th and 8th grade JV basketball versus Seneca at 5:30 p.m. 7th and 8th grade AB at home versus Ozark at 5:30 p.m.
On Thursday, November 15th, Monette and McDonald County are in McDonald County at 5:30 p.m. and 7th and 8th JV basketball are taking on College Heights at South at the same time. 7th and 8th grade A and B play at Republic at 5:30.
On Saturday, November 17th, Joplin Invitational in Joplin at 10 a.m. If you would like to see more projects done by the E-Leaders, check out our website at eleaderssms.wixsite.com/eleaders.
Don't forget, you can be a part of the SMS Weekly Digest. Just send any videos or clips of your friends being awesome to eleadersms@gmail.com. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend.
Now yell, I'm Bob Ross.
I'm Bob Ross!
Louder.
I'm Bob Ross!
Louder.
I told you. You'd die for that.
Coffee.
Mr. McNasty, I don't feel so good.
You're alright.